In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. Welcome to the Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding on the soul that are lost and crying. Do, 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 do. On the evil remains. Don't go riding on that long black train. Shout out Josh Turner and Locomotives. Welcome to the Daily Grind, everybody. I am your host, Luke Hatmaker. We are presented proudly, dog, don't you be squeaking this early. We are proudly presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. We got all the dogs. All the dogs are here. And it's I love that mug. It's Friday.
I love that mug.
It's amazing mug.
It's
Friday. He's always with us. It's Friday. And after last night, there's really no other people that I need to want to talk about. I'm going to have to throw my squeaky dog. I just want to talk about the game last night. First, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently than we normally do. We normally start with basketball, in with other stuff. Today, we are going to be starting with other stuff and ending with basketball because the Fiesta Bowl happened last night. Miami, Florida beat Ole Miss 31-27. Uncle Buck, Drew Gann, is our resident Ole Miss fan. I wanted you to have a moment before you got to the $2 Sports Show where right on cue, Rusty wouldn't give you. I just wanted to give you a moment to talk about your feelings.
Yeah, well, I just want to let everybody understand. Let's come to an appreciation and understanding from the start. I am a man of my word, a man of honor and integrity for being here today. Agreeing to be here and then showing up after just getting kicked in the nards last night. I've got swollen. The nards are swollen this morning. And listen, for most of that game, this is the thing that frustrated me. For most of that game, Ole Miss felt like they were just getting pounded by an amazing team. And hats off, hat tip, good job. Enjoy your trip back home for a national championship game. It was a heck of a ride, but the better team's going to win. And then the fourth quarter happened, which we all knew a chance was coming. That's why nobody turned the TV off. Ole Miss does this. They got in the end zone. They got hot. They took the lead. And then it was like just watching Carson Beck scramble into the end zone with 18 seconds to go. I just went and laid out in the street. You know, just somebody take me out of my misery. Thankfully, you know, I sent a message to the group chat last night, and I was like, I could literally throw up, and that was true. If I wanted to, I could have. It was there, ready to go. But you know, the morning brings a little perspective, thankfully, and you know, like I'll always, my first thought about this for at least a little while would just be the sting of defeat, which I'm grateful for. You know, because there's teams that make these Cinderella runs, and they're just happy to be there. And I felt like Ole Miss isn't a Cinderella. They belong there. The structure's there. The organization there. The players were there. They made a run, but they were a worthy opponent throughout. And I'm not just, like, happy to be there. Like, we expect more, and I think that's what it's going to drive Ole Miss to stay successful. But it was a buzzsaw last night. It was an absolute buzzsaw.
Yeah, it was it's like a buzzsaw is a good way to describe it. I mean, Miami had possession of the ball for like 41 minutes of the game. Mm-hmm. What did you notice, Jared, as a objective viewer, as a not rusty viewer? How about that?
I kind of agree to the point of what Drew was saying. Like, it for 3 quarters, it kind of felt like Miami was like the dominating force. But Ole Miss was just able to kind of scrap and claw their way to kind of keep their wits about them in that game. I mean, being able to get into field goal range like 4 different times for their kicker to make, I think, 3 out of 4 was hitting trick shots out there. 4 out of 5, yeah. I wasn't counting the 4th quarter one. I was just counting the 3 quarters up until then, just trying to keep them into the game. I mean, he was doinking them in, doinking them off. He hit the upright twice from like 50 yards. It did to an extent feel like Miami had 41 and a half minutes.
Can I just say that from 50 yards, if you happen to hit the upright, you should get 4 points. That is legitimately
impressive.
Harder to do.
That is impressive.
Accuracy.
Like a 1.5 foot wide pole. But no, I mean, to Drew's point, like, yeah, it felt like Ole Miss was dominating to an extent, but it just kind of felt like Ole Miss always stayed within arm's length to give themselves a shot. And for Ole Miss and Trinidad Chambliss, like Drew said, this playoff, they had done it in the 4th quarter. They did it with Georgia. You knew it was going to be a game in the 4th, and they ultimately took the lead. And then it was just that slow grinding defeat kind of at the end with Carson Beck leading them down the end. And it was a great game from a neutral standpoint perspective. I love and hate being a fan of that situation whenever any of my teams are in that spot, because yes, I'm glad we're here, but it is ultimately gut wrenching. And when it doesn't go your way, it feels like you got every part of your soul and organs ripped out of you. So I understand that, but dadgum, what a great game for the first semifinal.
It was great. It was high character stuff. Like, there's been a lot of talk about split allegiances. Are you distracted? Are you the portal's coming up while the schedule sucks and all this kind of stuff. There are a lot of teams out there when Miami is just playing 1940s football, snapping the ball, turning and handing the belly of number 4, and he is just battering ram you for 3.5 to 5 yards at a time, that they would have quit. And we knew this was going to happen. Everybody knew this was going to happen. I said it, if it worked out in the most likely outcome, Miami's run game is going to give Ole Miss's run defense a problem. But they bowed up when they needed to, enough times to either force field goals, which one of them missed, or I think they had two touchdowns in the red zone via the rush, and they had the broken play in the back. But it's like, just survive. The offense will catch up, and that was a violent defense too. Like, to just continue to get up, man. When this isn't like a shootout where you get beat 60-0. This was like I'm gonna hold you here and swing the belt, and you can't run away from me kind of experience for the Ole Miss defense. But they just continued for the whole game to just make it as difficult as possible.
Yep.
And it paid off in the end. And and then our defense couldn't get the one stop you needed on 3rd and 9, or you just couldn't get that one stop.
It was 3rd and 9, right? When he Beck got that.
Well,
pass
that was the 3rd and 9 was the little out
early, yeah.
before they
That's
got
right,
to
right.
field goal range. Even
That's
know
right,
that
that's
they
right.
were would have punted it, but yeah, there was multiple 3rd downs, and that's the story of the Ole Miss defense. You can talk about the resilience. What killed them and almost killed them against Georgia, and did kill them against Miami, is they are poor tacklers in space, and there's just too many broken tackles. Like how many times last night did Malachi, what's his name? I keep wanting to say Malachi Nelson, but he's the quarterback, just got in the portal. But
Malachi Tony
just
only had-
break an absolute guaranteed tackle in the backfield for a first down. Like just
Yeah, because he was the one that they were throwing all the little like flare out screen passes to.
Yeah.
And so 5 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown. That's when you're getting screened and like these little tunnel screens to death, and you can't make the tackle. I 100% know that feeling. It is not fun to try to stop that, or when you're watching your team not stop it.
And I've never been like the Carson Beck hater. And I've been a truther. Like, I don't think he's that great, Like, he gets himself in a lot of trouble, puts his team in bad situation. There's people that, like, actually hate him.
It's weird.
Like, my dad was just like, I don't like him. And I was like, why? He's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Like him.
Yeah, same.
But last night, Miami, that is such an identity of Mario Cristobal. You look at him on the sidelines, it's like, yeah, I know why they hit like that. I know why they push the line of dirty early in the game, because they're sending a message. But Carson Beck is allowed to just like not do much at all. He completed one pass that went in the air over 15 yards, and that was the broken play to Tony, where the defenders just left him. And he just didn't have to do much. And credit to you, still didn't screw up, because in that last drive, it was all Carson Beck, and the one time he had to execute at a high level throwing the football, he did.
Yeah, he did. That it was when he came down to that last drive, I was like, well, we're going to see if Carson Beck has it or not. And it was just, he did. He had it last night.
They dropped 4 interceptions. Miami dropped 4 interceptions. Yeah. I mean, we were genuinely, if we would have won that game, it would have been like paper beating rock. Like
that's what you said.
Because they were it was a rock fight, and they were throwing boulders, and we were just kind of like, miss. I kind of missed it, glanced me. And, it was just, it was rough.
Whiskey's like, yeah, rough. I mean, what you think, Jared?
I know. I was saying, like, also too, like in that fourth quarter, the Trinidad standing in. There was one pass especially, like Trinidad standing in the pocket had Miami brought a little bit of a blitz, and he just stood in the pocket and threw a dart over the middle and between 2 defenders into his receiver's hands. It's just it was just one of those things. Like watching him make some NFL caliber plays last night was really fun to watch for Trinidad Chambliss. It was great.
Trinidad Chambliss looked. I thought that I was quite impressed with what I saw in the fourth quarter. He's just, like you said, he was making some big boy throws, and it's just exciting. I mean, did you like what you saw out of him?
Yeah, I think Miami did a good job of making him beat you, with his arm.
Yes.
And it was early in the football game. It was like at one point, it was like, I can't remember the stat. It's like Ole Miss had 6 plays and Miami had run 30. Like they just went 3 and out. And then they busted a run on the second play of the drive for 75-yard touchdown. It's like, you've run 8 plays on offense, and they've just had the ball for 17 minutes, and you just
it was 6 plays. It was 6 plays for 2.5 minutes of possession time, opposed to Miami's 20 plays for over 12 minutes of possession time.
That's
It
tough.
was-
That's tough.
They do such a good job of forcing you into long yardage situations. Ole Miss is such a team, and all these teams that are high flying, kind of quick, hurry up offenses, stuff like that, want to move fast. They can't start moving if they don't gain ground on first down. It is the most critical down of the game, because if you get to 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, like, it's hard for anybody, but it's especially hard for you because you're needing 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 4, because you're hurrying up and you're keeping nobody's subbing. You're just going quick. Ole Miss was never allowed to get going until the second half, and the touchdown that they had was just because of Miami left a gaping hole in the middle of the field, and Kawan Lacey bust them for 75 yards.
Yep.
It felt so. It was Miami enacting their will, and Ole Miss survived it and could have / should have, if you're of that opinion, won it. Like, you survived it, and that was not if Ole Miss would have won that was not the script that I would have predicted Ole Miss would have won.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, and let's switching gears, because
My final score prediction was right from yesterday too. Just flipped of who I thought it was winning.
So it was wrong.
you just
Yeah, I said, hey, the final score was right.
It was right, except for
In your comments,
the
in y'all's comments yesterday, I don't think I ever put who I said was winning. So technically, it was right.
I knew what you meant.
I know.
You're a
I
rebel
knew
at
what
heart.
you meant. I knew what you meant.
I'm not the biggest rebel hater as your co-host here in about 3 hours.
I'm not a. Listen, I don't hate anything as much as Rusty hates Mississippi State. Like, I mean, hates Ole Miss. Like, it's unhealthy what he does.
I am excited.
Maybe we will see a much more vibrant Rusty here in the next few days.
next few
Now
hours.
that Ole Miss is done.
Oh, he's going to. On Parks and Rec, when Ron Swanson comes in the red and black.
In the red,
the
Tiger Woods.
every day after he has sex the night before, he comes in just and wearing the Tiger Woods Sunday outfit. That's going to be
Go
Rusty on the Two
Go
Bucks Sports
nuts.
Show today.
Yeah.
You're like, here's $20. Get yourself a Walkman. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So Miami is going to be playing the winner of tonight's game. We got the Peach Bowl. The Peach Bowl's tonight.
Mhm.
Oregon, Indiana. I had the line pulled up. So FanDuel currently has the money line. Indiana's favored -178. Oregon is +150. It is a 3.5 point spread. 48.5 over under. You've got, I would say, two of the best culture guys in college football, and these two head coaches, and Signetti and Lanning. I always forget his name.
Landon,
I'm really excited about this game. Who do you think? I'll start with you, Jared. Who do you think? Do you think this line is right? Oh yeah, go ahead. Give it to me.
I got a call. Let me get this, and I'm gonna have to scat if that's
Yeah,
get. So
Get
I
out of
am
here.
glad that Jared's here. Yeah. So listen, it's big boy football at this point. My mom was talking last night. Well, who do we want to win? And I was like, I don't really care. Like, if Ole Miss wins, it's the finals. Like, it's going to be somebody awesome. You're going to have to figure it out, and we'll see what happens. Indiana seems to be. I use the metaphor like there's 11 holes in the boat, and you've only got 10 fingers. Which hole are you going to leave exposed and hope doesn't kill you? We haven't seen what Indiana's problem is yet. They seem unbeatable. There is something out there. These teams are not perfect. There is no perfect team. There's something out there. We've just not seen it, and it's a credit. They're the most complete team that there is. I talked about how bad Indiana would have been a horrible matchup. How bad Ole Miss is at tackling. Indiana doesn't miss tackles. It's like there's just some kind of they're a robot army. That's just like they follow the rules, they play within their scheme, and they perfect it. And they don't worry about what you're doing. And you watch Signetti on the sideline. He's just standing here like this. And it's just like, yep, I think I'm just going to not talk to that guy and just do what he says. And the only thing, and the only thing that gives me hesitation is that more times than not, the second time you play somebody in the season, it goes the other way between two teams that are peers,
Absolutely.
Competitive peers. And like, I don't know. I hope it's a good game. Honestly, I'm less excited about it now than I ever was. Like, I'm just kind of like, wow, football season somehow made it all the way to January for me, and now I'm like,
whoa.
And maybe now the season's over, but still longer than I've ever enjoyed it before. So, but I've danced around this a lot, and I think as split as I am on it, I'm just going to take like the higher seed. The team
take Indiana.
I've seen them beat Oregon, so I guess I'll just take Indiana and we'll get a Indiana-Miami finals.
Lame.
Yeah, I know. But hey, thank you for letting me come.
Yeah, get out of here because you didn't pick Puddles the Duck. That's my guy.
Puddles is the best mascot in sports. Like, I didn't say football. I didn't say college.
I said sports. You said sports, and I'll let you get out of here on that note. That's a good note to get out of here on.
All right, see you guys.
Good to see you, brother. Have a good day.
See ya.
All right, Jared, who do you got in this game?
I mean, it's hard not to go with Indiana simply because they have.
Oh, come on!
I think my light's going out. There we go. It's a little brighter now. But no, it's hard not to go with Indiana simply because like they're the undefeated. They beat Oregon already. They beat them 30-20. They forced Dante Moore to throw 2 interceptions in that game, and he had 21 completions only for 186 yards. In that ball game, he averaged 5.5 per completion. Was the first time they played? Yeah. So yeah. So like what Indiana did so well with Dante Moore, they limited deep shots and forced him to throw it short. And I think that's kind of how the recipe is going to be again. Now, like Drew said, when more times than not, when you have a rematch, you play. It goes the opposite way. But I just think Indiana is I'm not going to say heavy favorite, but like just how they're able to ground and pound teams to death.
Yeah,
it just feels like that's their MO. That's how they do things around here now. So I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Dante Moore is dynamic, and also Jordan Davison and Noah Whittington. Noah Whittington. That's how you say his name. Those two are going to be huge. That's going to be huge for Oregon to get them going. But if Indiana gets that run game going, it's going to be wraps. Dude, it's going to be wraps.
Yeah, I do think
so. It's going to be a really good defensive game.
Carter 901, shout out, brother. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in here before. Thank you all the comments for popping. We love you guys. He brings up a good point. You got the 2 biggest quarterback prospects currently right now, right? Like a lot of people are saying Mendoza and Moore go 1-2 in the draft. Yeah, in the NFL draft this year. Whoever comes out of this game, you're going to be looking at one of the best quarterback prospects versus arguably the best. I mean, not even arguably the best defense currently left.
I lost it.
Oh God, this is okay.
Okay,
as long as you're alive. I thought
I'm alive, but
no,
everything fell.
You just see that I mentioned the Miami defense, and then you just got tackled by them. That's what that was.
That's literally what just happened.
Because you're looking at like the best defense left versus going to be one of the best quarterbacks left, and it's just going to be like you pick it off. If you think defense wins championships, pick Miami. If you want an offense, pick Oregon or Indiana. I am going, because I've already said it, I'm picking Oregon. I think Oregon's going to win this.
Hey, you're picking Oregon because of Puddles.
I am 100% picking Oregon because of Puddles.
There we go.
There's no other reason. Yeah,
I think we're fixed. There we go.
I'm picking Oregon because of Puddles, and I like this 3.5 point spread.
Yeah. Also, too, like in that first matchup, Dante Moore was not able to escape the pocket. They contained him very well. Threw 2 interceptions, and they sacked him 6 times. So,
I think Drew brought up a very good point where it's hard to beat.
It's hard to beat someone twice.
Yes, in the NFL, that's why I am terrified of playing Green Bay in the first round of the playoffs. Because
if you think about it this way, they had to beat you twice as well. So,
good point. So I'm picking Oregon here. Go Puddles. Puddles is my life. Puddles, if you're watching, come on the show. I'd love to interview you. Even though you can't talk. So he's probably okay. real quick tangent. He's probably the second best mascot after Gritty. I love Gritty in Philly. That dude's nuts.
Funny enough, we were watching Abbott last night, and we watched
the new episode. Kylo was watching it.
No, this is back in season 2.
Okay.
Like when they had Gritty come to the or whatever, like come to the school or whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's
love it. Hilarious. That show's amazing. All right, I did great. We're gonna take a quick break, y'all. If you have tuned in this far, thank you for the call. Thank you for sticking through with us through the college talk. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, we do have a basketball game to talk about. The Grizzlies are playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, so we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna do some recaps of the other games that happened, or didn't happen in the Bulls Heat case. But we'll break all that down right after this quick break.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. But one of the biggest things that a coach can do for an unstable team is to give fake, or whatever you want to call it, stability. Like, just you be stable.
It would be manufactured stability if
That's
you just
fine.
ran out the same lineup. But like, it's manufactured. You know, like that's not necessarily going to work long term. I mean, obviously at this point, try something.
How can you expect people to perform when they have no idea what the expectation for them is?
100%.
Because if you can go from literally not touching the floor to starting in one game, how do you know what's expected of you? The years that he's done really well, there's been a concise plan for the players. 11 different starting lineup combinations in 14 games. That is absurd. I don't know how you lead a successful
I'll go to
with
the
that.
lengths of saying it's borderline malpractice. It really is. I'll go to those lengths. Like that's
What are you doing?
Tune in to On the Bluff with Christian Fowler and Gabe Kuhn every Tuesday at 10 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles.
Welcome back to the Daily Grind, everybody, where we are proudly sponsored by a bunch of folks. You saw some of them there. We're proudly sponsored by Carway. They're great. If you need a vehicle, if you need finance, check them out. Great Grind Pink Beetles. They will get you taken care of. Also, you saw their Grade A Pest Services. They are wonderful. It's that time of year, y'all. Temperature can't figure out if it's hot, cold, hot, cold. You know what that means? Critters, pests are coming inside. Get them out because you don't want them in. You want them out. Call these guys. They're great to work with, wonderful to work with. They'll get you taken care of. You did not see their commercials, but we are also proudly sponsored by Mugshots Grill and Bar and Grind City Brewing. We will be having various watch parties, various things happening with both those places coming soon. So keep an ear or an eye out. And last but certainly not least, getting a little frog in my throat. We are proudly presented, and you can see below us in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, proudly sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook, which we are going to head on over there to preview tonight's Oklahoma City. Did the injury report change?
Oh, the injury. That was one of my points, Jalen. Calm.
Did it change?
No, it didn't. It's just insane.
Yeah, it is insane. Okay.
That was one of my points for this topic.
Yep. So let's look at the.
I have it pulled up already.
Yeah, go for it. Give it to
Okay.
me.
So we'll start out with the Grizzlies because that's usually the most injured team in the league. Brandon Clark out, right calf strain. Cedric Coward was questionable.
Yeah, is he?
SI says out but I don't know about that. SI says out, but he's questionable.
He was questionable yesterday.
Yeah, Zach Edey is out with his ankle. Ty Jerome out. John Conchard doubtful. Ja now out. And I have a weird. It's not what I believe. I want to preface that wholeheartedly what I believe, but I have a point that I want to bring up that may or may not be true. I just want to get it out there. Ja's out, Scotty's out, and then obviously Vince is now questionable again. So John Conchard doubtful. That's kind of big for the Grizzlies who need more depth. Hey, I know.
He's like, they're injured.
Calm down. Calm down. Now for the Thunder. We're doing this morning. All right. Jalen Williams, not J-Dub, J Will, is out. Kaysen Wallace is out. Nikola Topic is out. He's been out. Thomas Sober out. ACL tear. Chet Holmgren is out. Isaiah Hartenstein is out. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out. And Alex Caruso is questionable.
Holy God.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. So, this is.
Well, that would explain the line maybe. The Grizzlies are
do
plus
not say
154.
Okay,
I mean, they're not favored, but they're not as big of an underdog as I would thought.
I was about to say, do not say favored.
No, they're not favored. Oklahoma City Thunder is still favored. Minus 184 is the money line. Minus 4-point spread. I mean, I feel a little bit better about our chances hearing that information. I just want to see some guys effort.
Yeah.
Carter 901 says it right here. I want to see some effort tonight, especially with half their guys hurt. If you come out flat tonight, I'm going to have some questions because
I'm going to have a lot of questions.
There's no reason to come out flat against a team that decimated.
All right. So you notice
Ja
was on Ja. Okay. The last 3 games, Ja has been questionable and been out.
Yes.
A lot. And then he got downgraded to just straight up being out, not even a game time decision. A lot of people are losing their minds about it because they think something is imminent to happen. Who knows on that front? But I do want to bring this up because I saw this tweet yesterday from the NBA official account, which game updates and stuff, they don't, there's sometimes when you have things posted to accounts like that, you have to get certain levels of approval for things to go out. So here's what it is. The NBA Berlin, Germany, let me restart. The NBA Berlin game 2026 presented by Tissot is just 1 week away. Don't miss John Morant and the Grizzlies take on Paolo Banchero and the Magic in the first ever NBA regular season game in Berlin on Thursday, January 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern on Prime. And the graphic is Banchero and John Morant. Do you have any suspicion? And now this is, like I said, this is not what I think because I think there's other things going on. Do you have a suspicion that with 2 games until the Grizzlies leave for Europe, that they're like, hey, we've seen that he's been questionable, and you see they've hold him out until you get to Germany, please, because the NBA needs stars. Germany.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
It feels like what could be a possibility is the NBA made a call, seeing the injury report. And who knows? We may get Ty back. We may get Ja back.
All from Berlin.
We may get them all back from Berlin.
Oh my God.
And the Europe swing, because the NBA needs the highlight package. They need the stars out and playing in Europe and whatnot. Because when I saw they put them on the graphic and then put that, I was like, posts like those have to get levels of approval.
Yep.
So I'm not saying that's what I believe, but I'm saying it is something to 100% just keep in the back of your mind about the whole John Morant being out right now situation.
Absolutely. That's a good call. Everybody pump the brakes. Berlin's next week. It's just really funny. The NBA was like, everybody chill.
Yeah, I won't, because like when they put him on the graphic, I was like, he's questionable. Keep him out till, don't risk anything. Keep him out till Germany.
Love it. One thing about this game, and this isn't something I'm introducing, I haven't told you about this. One thing we're going to start doing for each game, we're going to find a prop bet we like. We're going to do the daily grinds prop, or props of the game. Whiskey heard me say that, and he just peeked out around your corner. It's really cute.
I see him.
Now he disappeared. So I thought of a bunch of names for this.
You gotta see him.
I thought about daily grind, PP, Luke's PP, player prop, but then I was like, weird.
No.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said no.
No, sir.
I changed my mind. So it's just a player prop. It's just the prop of the game. Here's the prop that I like tonight. And if you want to parlay that, you can. Cam Spencer to score 15 plus points and to make four or more threes. He shoots the ball lights out and he plays much better at home. And with Jaw out, I just think that this is a prop bet that might be worth keeping an eye on.
How many threes did you say to make?
4 or more.
Okay. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer to you.
He made 3 on Monday, made 4 yesterday.
Yes, true.
I'm just 4 or more. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're saying 4 or more, not more than 4.
Yeah, no, not more.
Okay.
4 or more.
Well, he's only made 4 or more one time.
I didn't know it.
It's
Luke's
December
PP.
20th.
It's Luke's PP. It's my player prop. So I'm picking Cam Spencer to score 15 or more points and to make 4 or more threes. That's what I'm picking. There were other games last night that we need to briefly talk about. Not very many. There were supposed to be 4.
There were supposed to be 4.
There were supposed to be 4. I don't want to talk about any of the games other than the Heat Bulls game. What happened? What happened here? Condensation?
Condensation on the court. I don't know how, like, what did they leave one of the big doors open down low, and I don't know.
The Blackhawks have a game? I just don't know.
That might be a very valid point. Give me 2 seconds.
But my thing is we have stuff, and this should not be happening.
No, it should not be happening. But no, the Blackhawks the day before, the Blackhawks had a home game.
So maybe before. That's
I'm very mad that I looked at that score now. They comment because it was the Blues. They lost. They won 7-3.
Well, don't do that. Don't do that. So that's probably why this condensation thing happened. I just thought it was hilarious.
Something probably did not get set in stone right when they changed over. When things got changed over for the game, when the changeover crew from the ice to the hardwood.
Yeah, let's question those guys.
Something did. Yeah, I guarantee you there's a meeting today with all those with the maintenance crew that changes over the floor, and because that should not happen. And also too, shout out Anthony Davis for our trap bet yesterday. He got 20, but he got 21.
Yeah, he did. Would you know what? Speaking of that, it's time for our daily dose. It's a trap brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. Named after named after Admiral Akbar, a book of sports. I am going to give Jared 3 bets from FanDuel. Excuse me, 2 bets from FanDuel, 1 trap bet. You just have to tell me which one is which. It's pretty easy. Today, to score 20 or more points in the NBA in tonight's games. So which one of these is
our dogs today?
Yeah, they're on one. Is it Alex Sarr to score 20 or more points against the Pelicans, minus 108?
Okay.
Is it Peyton Pritchard plus 172 against Toronto, to score 20 or more? Or is it Aaron Gordon against Atlanta plus 220 to go for 20 or more?
Oh, Aaron Gordon in Atlanta. Is he what is he been scoring since Jokic has been out? Because no, I know Jamal Murray has been taking more of the brunt since Jokic has been out. Oh boy, this is tough because like Pritchard could pop off any time.
Yeah,
and you said he was what?
172
plus 172 or minus 172?
Plus 172.
Okay. See, like that's fine. Sorry, you said that they were playing the Pelicans.
Yep.
Their front court's depleted right now. The Pelicans is, and Sar has been playing so well recently. I want to say Sar, but they've been playing so well recently, and with the Pelicans, I don't know because like front courts have been thriving against the Pelicans, even though Derek Queen's good on offense. Not Derek Queen. Derek Queen, the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay, because Sar has become the number one option. He's averaging almost 18, I think. So that, dadgummit, Luke, this is tough. Then you have Aaron Gordon. You said Aaron Gordon was what, plus 2 something?
Plus 220.
But I feel like Aaron Gordon should be better. Hang on a second. Hang on. With Jokic out, Aaron Gordon, I feel like should be a little bit higher. Like give me Aaron Gordon. No, that feels like it should be a lot better.
You got it. All right. So it's not a lot better, but you did get it. So Alex Sarr, Peyton Pritchard, minus 108 for Sarr. You were right. Front court in New Orleans decimated. He can get it. Peyton Pritchard plus 172 is right. Aaron Gordon, you were right. He's still only plus 200.
Hang on. What?
Unless it changed this morning.
I know. I'm gonna go. I'm looking at something. I'm looking see what he's done with Jokic out.
He has been hurt too. I think that's the thing.
Yeah, he's also been. Let's see. Yeah, he's been dealing with a hamstring, so he's probable tonight. I just looked at that. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. He hasn't played since. He's played a few games since. Oh yeah, that hamstring kept him out from the November 21st to January 4th.
Yeah. So
heck, but even like before that, he was averaging close to 20. So
yeah, I mean, so if you want to make a little money, put some money on Aaron Gordon, man. That's good. I mean, because somebody's got to score for that Denver team, right? Yeah.
I honestly thought it'd be closer to like
closer to 100s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you still got it right. Who cares, right?
Yeah, true, but not the way I wanted to get it right.
Not the way you wanted, and that is fine. That's gonna do. Oh yeah. Well, what you got?
One second. Shout out. Oh no, put the wrong one. The Carter 901. Shout out. Y'all new to the channel, but I've gotten some super into sports podcasts this year. And I just wanted to let Kenny and you guys know that you was my let's go.
Let's go, Carter.
He gets that by some sort of sports party. Shout out, Carter. Yeah,
let's
I know.
Go. Let's go, brother. Thank you for watching.
We got 3 daily shows on this network, man.
Brother.
You start your day out Monday through Friday with Luke Hatmaker and usually myself and Rusty Witten. Then at 11, you got the $2 Sports Show with Drew Gann, who was here earlier, but had to take a call. It's him and Rusty. And then Anthony Sain's show. My dog's going crazy. Apologize out in the back. And then at 1, you have the Anthony Sain show with Anthony Sain and his producer / I'm not gonna say co-host, but Kenny Stubblefield. But yeah, man, you got a lot of daily shows. And you have a lot of shows that pop up during the week. I don't have a whiteboard like Kenny does, but yeah, man, hit the
bluffing. Yeah. Check it out.
Going,
There's
man.
So much. Keep going. Check out all our stuff. We're gonna be back on Monday. So everybody enjoy your weekend. Thank you, FanDuel. Thank you, Grade A Pest Services. Thank you, Carway. Thank you, Grind City Brewing, and thank you, Mug Shots Grill and Bar. Thank you, Whiskey as well.
Right into the mic.
Love it. Everybody have a good weekend, y'all. And remember, if we can leave you with anything.
It's Friday.
Oh God, it's the weekend. Weekend outlook. What are you doing this weekend?
I mean, I was not doing much this weekend. We're relaxing. It's been a busy stretch. The wife and I are gonna relax and just gonna relax, hang out at the house. We're supposed to get some rain today or whatnot, but like we're gonna relax, get some stuff done around here, and finally feel like we have a first weekend just of like free
the new
for the
year.
first time in a minute. Yeah. And just relax, man. But yeah, that's all we're doing. I wasn't saying because I had something special. I was like, we usually do it on Friday, man.
Me too. No, I'm glad you said it because I'm just relaxing too. I'm not doing a damn thing but
That's why we
relaxing.
forgot about it.
That's why we forgot about it because we're not doing anything. We're just chilling. I recommend everyone relax this weekend. That's what I recommend.
Everyone, and well, unless you're Drew Gann, who
Unless you're
is,
Gann, in which case it's okay, buddy.
well, Ole Miss and yeah.
Ugh. Hang in there, Drew. We'll be back on Monday. And if we can leave you with anything today, remember 2 things. 1, remember to be a little weird. Just a little bit. 2, remember to smile. Bye, everybody. Have a great day, and we will see you on Monday.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.